Okay, I am back on the kick side. As of now, I haven't rendered on this side. I have not rendered over here this time. While we're here, guys. Oh my God, another green M&M. Jesus criminy. I didn't think about that. Aaron, he got it. 2 green M&Ms tonight. Hopefully that solved the problem. Guys, if you haven't yet, if you're on the red side, we got to do that thumbs up again. We'll see if we can't still hit 50 tonight. Big T-Bell, how are you doing? What am I at? 6%. I'll never make it to the, I'll never make it around. So let me, I'm just going to pull this right up here and I'm going to grab seed tender and run right to it.
I think if you're talking about the 4-tote one, I think it's empty.
No, mine shouldn't be empty. Mine had
It looked like it was empty.
No, there should be still be some in it. I'll be honest. If it keeps buffering, I'm just gonna so with SE Live and with YouTube as the main. Oh hell! How'd I end up totally empty? There was still seed in this. So BMAC, here's the thing. With SE Live, you have a primary and then everything comes off it. My primary is YouTube. You cannot shut it down. It has to run. And Kick is the secondary. I have another profile that Twitch is the primary, and then I can turn anything else on and off. And then I have one that Kick is the primary, and it's just the one I'm on right now is the YouTube primary. So I cannot shut YouTube off. If YouTube gets shut off, so does Kick. And we ain't got any problems on Kick at all. Does suck we went from 45 viewers down to 26. So anybody that was lurking is gone now. But it is what it is. We're trying to get it on YouTube where it works right. I've never had this problem before, BMAC. I've honestly never had this problem before. I wished yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at doing a lot of things different. I tried out ADEM, and there were some things that worked well, and there were some things that didn't work well. I tried out SE Live. There was things that worked well and things that didn't work well. And I felt the SE Live was the lesser of the two evils of things that didn't work well, so I went that route. There is an update for OBS, and I have not done that update yet because both times I've seen it, it was right before stream started, and I learned a long time ago, you do not do an OBS update right before stream starts. Oh, I know it's not me because I have not dropped one frame. I didn't drop one frame in the last stream, and I haven't dropped any so far in this one. So, but not buffered yet for you, Matt. And what now keep in mind, I'm just seeing it out of my peripheral vision, and the right side's not the best. I haven't seen it. It buffered one time. That's all I seen it. So I think maybe we've got a different connection with YouTube. It's definitely better than what it was. But, you know, there's one program out there, but it's a paid program, and I hate to say it, I'm not going to pay to do that. It looks like it's easy as you just turn different buttons on and off, but you know, at some point in time, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to add TikTok to the mix, and I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. That might be through the day, and the whole thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to not have all eggs in one basket. I'm trying to get things spread out. And, you know, if right now, my bread and butter, everybody knows, is Twitch. And if Twitch was to send out a letter and say, okay, at the end of August, Twitch is gone. You know, last day of August is the last day Twitch will be around. September 1, Twitch will be gone. I'm screwed. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? No, Deaconizer, I understand there's a lot of things I like. There's a lot of things I don't like. About TikTok, but if there's an opportunity for me to continue to grow over there and be able to pay my bills, I don't have a choice. I've got to do that. I mean, I really do. But I understand 100%.
If I'd known that was empty, I would have went and filled it up for you.
Oh, you're fine, bud. Okay, Doug runs the seed house down here. Hey, Doug, I need these filled. Thanks, buddy. Doug's filling them while we can talk. But I just, this has become more than just a game and fun. It is still a game. It is still fun. I love doing it. I really, really do. But I also have to look at it from the business side of things also now. Some things have changed. And I have to look at it from the business side of things now. Yeah, and guys, trust me. I mean, if you have no interest in TikTok, I understand. I'm not going to beg anyone to go anywhere. You know, if it's someone, we've got a lot of people that know I watch Twitch and Twitch alone, and I understand that. I respect that. I appreciate that. I do, more than you'd ever believe. You know, I'm not telling anyone, hey, I'm going to be live here too. You need to go here too. I'm not pushing that at all. It's an opportunity to grow the family even bigger. And how many people, when we started streaming on YouTube and we met, that's where we met Aaron. That's where we met Vix. That's where we met Christopher. And all three of them will catch us on other platforms as they're able. You know, they've come right into the family. You know, and over on Kick, we've met people here too, Bingles. You know, the family got bigger, you know. Finding Kick to be more stable than the others so far. So here's the thing, Kick, and I don't understand this. Kick, you're streaming at 6,000 kilobytes a second. Twitch is 8,000. YouTube is 10,000. So right now I'm streaming 6,000 on Kick. I'm streaming 10,000 on YouTube. Why are you waving bye to me, Aaron? Or are you saying, hey, we're here? And Bumblebee, we met on Twitch in the beginning. Graham found us on YouTube. See? So, I figure we just put ourselves out there so we're around and available anywhere. And I mean, if you're free and able to jump in, I love it. I really do. But I've told everybody IRL always comes first. You know, I expect you to take care of IRL stuff before we sit and do this. So how many times does someone come in and go, hey, I missed the last two streams. I'm so sorry. Hey, don't apologize. We're not done streaming. We're going to stream every day, 6 days a week. We'll be here. I got a message from Vix today. I know we haven't seen him in a short, but guys, Vix, he spent that time with his daughter back home. He has ran her back to her mom's, and he did spend a little bit of time there with her too. He's having the time of his life. And I expect that, you know, and the conversation I had with Vix was, you spend your time with her. This, you know, enjoy every minute. We'll be here when when you get back home and she's across the state, we'll be here.
Didn't we meet Frank at a Dodge dealership?
I think we did. I think we met Frank at a Dodge dealership. That's right. Saying hi. Got you, Aaron. Yep, and I understand 100%, Christopher. I found you from Pleasant View. You know, I don't think he lives far from us either, Graham. I really don't. Yeah, bye. Okay, Frank. Guys, I think Frank holds a record for unfollowing and refollowing us. If every one of Frank's followers counted over again, I mean, shit, we'd be up to, we'd have hit our 10,000 goal on Twitch. You found me on MySpace. You know, I haven't been on MySpace in forever. And the big rumor is MySpace is coming back. It is coming back, and there's supposed to be a way in there you can recover your password and all this stuff. Hey there, Faber. Incoming, I'm being good, JoJo. I don't think I was ever on Prodigy. I don't know that I had a bunch of stuff on MySpace. It'd be interesting to go in and see what I had on there back then.
I remember you used to be able to add music and all that stuff to it. And that's been years ago then.
Hey, Christopher, Saturday and Sunday was SummerSlam wrestling pay-per-view. And the 4 main ones every year, me and my wife like to sit out there and watch. Something we've done for years. You know, we don't watch the weekly shows, but the 4 main pay-per-views, we don't miss them. And Sunday was me and Mama time. Used to Like You, Mary. My music on MySpace was Kane's intro song.
I couldn't even tell you what mine was.
Yeah, see, guys, I don't remember any of that. You guys are talking about music playing with MySpace. I don't remember that. I don't know that I had a big MySpace account. I mean, Mama and I had just got into actually having an internet service at the time, dial up. And you know what I'm saying? Mine was 30 Seconds to Mars. Tumblr also has full music on your page thing. I have no clue what Tumblr is. I'm going to leave that running. I had Papa Roach on mine. Tumblr was more my thing. Yeah, I've never even heard of Tumblr, Mary. See, I've got a lady that sent me a message on Messenger on Facebook, and apparently she was wanting to know, and I think it is legit, but she wanted to know all of my stepmom's grandkids' names. She wanted to make a shirt and have all the kids on there. Well, I didn't answer her right away. She said she was afraid to go to Dad because she didn't know that Dad could keep a secret. So I wanted to go to my stepmom and say, hey, do you know this person? I wanted to do a little research. And she sent another one. She, don't worry about it. Sent it last night. Don't worry about it. She said, I'm just gonna do this. She says, I looked on their Facebook page and I already know she's got 9 grandkids. That pissed me off. I don't get on Messenger every day. I don't get on Facebook every day. And I told her, I said, well, hey, I'm sorry. I said, I'm not on Facebook every day, and I'm on Messenger even less than that. I said, I just saw this message, which I lied. But I did tell her, I said, I'm going to do some research before I just hand you a bunch of information, personal information like that. And I said, as far as grandchildren go, you're wrong. She's got 11, not 9. And, you know, I don't know. Oh, I remember LimeWire, BearShare, and Napster. Them are the 3 you can pull music from. I got an old computer down here, and the reason it's here, I got a video on there I'd like to get off. I made a video, Windows Movie Maker made a video of Austin on snowmobile when he was about this tall. Well, I'm setting, so, you know, when he was little. And I want to recover that video. But this in here, the monitor is, you stick the plug in and screw the things in. It's got all the pins in it. I ain't got a monitor like that. It doesn't have an HDMI or any, you know, any other outputs. I may have to take it somewhere and have it done. I want that one video. Yeah, I can't do that, Frank, because my wife uses it a lot. They do, Graham. You know, hey, I had a doctor's appointment today. You know, I went over there and then we stopped at McDonald's and this is what I had at McDonald's. And, you know, if I want that much information, I'll call you. You only remember LimeWire? Lane, how are you doing? I never used Kazaa. That, Jared, I don't know what Kazaa is. I mean, I'm sure it's the same thing.
I was like,
oh, shit. Hit the wrong button. We're not going to get into that, Lane. We've sat and talked about how my day's been over and over again. We're living the dream. There's an adapter to hook up a monitor to that PC, but here's the thing, Jables, I'm going to have to get an adapter or something to hook a keyboard up, to hook a mouse up. I don't have anything that'll hook up to this. Oh, wait a minute. It does have USB. I bet I can hook a USB up to it that way.
Yeah.
Same thing. It just predates. Okay, gotcha. Monitor I'm using now. See, I don't have any of them. You know, that's, like I say, all I want's that video. That's all I want. There ain't anything else on there worth a darn. I might have some game saves from John Deere American Farmer and Drive Green. I had both them games on that PC. That's not today, Lane. I took the truck over and $300 to fix the rear brakes. That was today. Tomorrow's lawnmower. Yeah, that's now. We had this computer when the computer room was over here. Oh, this has been years ago. 15, 20, 30. You know what? 2002. Computer was in that room in 2002 when I lost my eye. So we're talking 2000, 25 years ago. That's how old this one is. Yep. Yep, Mary, that's what this one's got. PS2 ports, Mary, yes. Remember one time I accidentally bent one of the pencil keyboard. It didn't work anymore. Yep. Good deal, Frank. Yeah, Lane, it just every day something new. Today my battery backup over here blew up. Have to get a new battery and get it fixed. I walked in here and alarms are going off. It's flashing red and green. I didn't know what was going on. You know, something new every day. This just got to stop. He just told you he got a new keyboard, mouse, and headset, Mary. You know, keyboard, type, mouse, and headset, you know.
He's gonna slap you.
I know she is. I'm not scared. I'm not scared, Mary. In the year 2000, I was 20. All right, smart ass. She's a brand girl, needs to know. I don't even know what brand mine are. I think that keyboard is a Razer Black Widow 3, and it is supposed to be. I can put it here and use it. I don't have to wireless. That's the word I wanted. I've never used it wireless. It seems when I'm wireless, it seems like the battery goes a lot quicker than what it should. I just leave it wired and it works fine. I had a really nice wired mouse, and it was either Corsair or Razer, one of the two. And I might have had an issue one night, and I'll say there was a spider on the desk, and I hit him with the mouse to try to kill it. It just sounds better that way. Yeah, that mouse don't work no more. Hey, yo, Mac Power. Mac Power, I think we got YouTube back up and running. It was rendering something fierce earlier. They bought Stream Elements. So no, Mary, I didn't hear that. I thought Cross Clip. That might have been Stream Labs. Gotcha, Frank. My mouse did. You see what I recommended. The last thing I had from you, Wookie, was the ramen pizza, and I'm interested in that. I'd like to try that. Right there is my mouse I had that was wireless. And I don't remember what it is. It's a damn good one. I do know that. I'm thinking it was like $150. It's a Razer Viper Ultimate. But I keep it right here to remind me. Keep your head on. When something ain't working right, get up, take a break, walk away. Don't smash it on the desk like you did this mouse, because now we've got a wired Corsair.
Radiator is heavily clogged, and the air intake duct is critically clogged.
Okay, do you have with your? For me, it's button 1 and 2 on the keyboard. It's where your chainsaw and that stuff's at. Did you go in and buy the air hose and the battery cables and the grease gun?
No,
if you haven't, go in and buy them, and then you're able to blow that out.
I'm guessing it's under the flashlights.
It's with oh yeah, it's with the flashlights and that hand tools, I believe. Oh, I did. I controlled my controllable right to the trash can. I think this mouse, there again, it don't even say anything on the bottom of it. I do know it's a Corsair, and it's what I used in the beginning. It's wired. It don't hurt me. It ain't like I'm picking the mouse up and taking it out of the room. Just leave it there and wired. It ain't hurting nothing. Yeah, I've got some wires on the desk now, but is what it is. Brando, how are you doing, bud? Yeah, I don't even, like I said, on this mouse, it's got some weights on the bottom of it. But I don't see on it anywhere what it is. I do know it's a Corsair. And it does fine. Oops. It does what I want it to do. Gotcha. Gotcha, Frank. We're still 18 follows from 400 on that green side. We're going to get there. I'll be honest, 400's our goal, but my real goal right now is 500. Then we'll go to 750, then we'll go to 1,000. Spending my Renegade County farm putting in custom cow shed with a robotic feeder. Uh-oh, Mr. Roboto. Wookie, I'd be interested to try that pizza. Hey, Kevin, how are you doing? And I think when I put water hoses in, see what you've got the planter. So the barn beside the shop, I generally put the corn planter in the very back closest to the house is where it goes. Oh, wait a minute. You got the, no, I got the air drill. Yeah. So that goes in there. And
You
then,
want me to take the corn seed out and put it back in those pro boxes?
nope, go right ahead and leave it in there. It's fine.
Okay.
If you want to go ahead and fill it up before you park it, you can do that too. If you do need liquid fert, you can go across the road and get it. That's the front 2 tanks. Glad to hear that, Kevin. I'm not telling the story again, Faber. Let's just say I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream. I'm having fun right now. How's that? I truly am. We've about got the first year planted, and we don't have a lot of screwing off to do right now. So what we'll probably do once we get everything planted. Now keep in mind, guys, everything we put in the ground this year, everything got plowed. So we won't have any weeds this year. Yes, we are playing with weeds on, but we won't have any this year. So my goal is to maybe go ahead and get into harvest this year. We'll get into wheat harvest. Year number 1, we're probably not going to fiddle around with a bunch of straw. We're probably not going to bale. We're just going to double crop it and go. But I'll be honest, if I know McCracken loves to run the combine. You know, with me, I switch on and off and what have you. If he wants the combine starting out, I'll let him run that, and I'll run a grain cart. And when we get the 2 semis filled, we'll run them back and empty them. You're here for the party? Somebody gifted me, Kevin, somebody gifted me a Patreon to him. I myself just can't afford the Patreon stuff right now. I've got a couple modders I would love to support there. But someone gifted me. That's how I got it. I missed it, Wookie. It still shows no drop frames. Yeah, Lane, I'm going to be honest. Kick has not missed a beat, guys. Kick has not missed a beat. I can't do anything. It's the connection that YouTube's got me coming in on. I can't do anything about it. If you want to watch buffer free tonight, Kick is probably the way to go. Matter of fact, if YouTube gets real bad, I've got no way to shut it off rather than ending the whole stream, changing over profiles, and then going live that way. That's my next step. I am too, Frank. Deacon eyes are getting down, saying never miss a beat. Mary, really? I missed both of them. Mary put that damn moonwalking Munster kid in, and then Graham hits me with the carp. What's wrong with you guys? Somebody want to look at, I think on the internet, there's like an outage meter of some sort. Is there any listing that YouTube is having issues anywhere? I mean, I'm not sure what hub I'm hooking into YouTube from. I don't know, Mary. Should I? Yes, I should. Do I want to? As of right now, no, I don't. Breakfast set on me very bad. I knew better than to eat what I did, and I ate it anyway because I love it, but it is setting on my stomach horrible. I haven't ate since then. Just ain't been a good day. Farmer William, how are you doing? Hey, that clock's a new one, John. I did find out, I received a text. I had told you guys yesterday that my dad had my stepmom in the ER, and I had no clue what was going on. And I told you guys if he called, I was going to step away to answer it. I did receive a message from her today that she would need a babysitter August 23rd and 24th. She is having a new surgery. So I don't know if babysitter is a ride to the hospital and all of that. I don't know. I'm not sure what's entailed yet. And I did tell her we'd make it work. I asked what the surgery was. She's apparently got a vertebrae in her neck that is going bad, and it's pinching off nerves. And in the shoulder, they think possible rotator cuff tear. So they're looking at both of them. I don't have details other than the little bit of stuff she sent me there. But I know there will be a couple days in August that I may not be around. I'm doing that. I don't know, because remember, Mary, she had that bad day a while back, and I got over there. Dad and I was supposed to go to Lima to take care of some stuff, and I got over there and she was in pain, absolute pain. And I said, we're not going to Lima. I went out and caught the van and I turned it around. She could barely walk. Turned it around and backed it back in the garage because she was going to sit in the back passenger side. And I got the back passenger door right there at the steps. And then between Dad and I, we got her out and in the van. And I took her to, me and Dad, we took her to we went to the ER in Findlay. Now you got to understand, she had just had her breast removed from breast cancer. We're sitting in the ER. She's in tears, and they're looking at a 4-hour wait. And it's like, are you serious? So we packed her back in the van and we went back to Bluffton and went to the hospital there. In the ER, they got us right into a room, which Bluffton's parent hospital is Findlay. They got her back there and the ER doctor looked at her and says, you need to go to Findlay. And he looked at me and Dad and said, you're not taking her. She's going by ambulance. He said, we're going to bypass the ER. We're going to bypass you waiting in line again. We're going to put her right into a room. Bingo. So now we know how to do it. But yeah, it's pretty damn bad we had to do it that way. We're talking from their house, it's 40 miles to Findlay. Then had to load her back up and drive 20 miles to get to Bluffton, to turn around and load her into an ambulance. And me and Dad chased the ambulance 20 miles back to Findlay. And I think I had to be at Dad's at 10 o'clock that morning. And I think I left the hospital at 3 o'clock in the morning with Dad. They kept her. They wouldn't even tell us whether they were going to keep her or not. So Dad and I are waiting. We didn't know what to do. Like 3 a.m., we finally got out of the hospital. Oh, that was a hell of a night. I got him home, got him dropped off. He was in the house and good. And then I came home, and yeah, it was a hell of a time. Thank you, guys. Find that if you say you have chest pains, it gets you in faster. Yeah, she did. Well, so we had already made contact with her oncologist, and her oncologist wanted her in the ER immediately, and that didn't even get us in. You know, granted, anybody in the ER is probably there for a reason, but when you got somebody that's got sniffles and a sore throat, and you're going to put them in front of somebody that just had I'm talking within the previous 2 weeks, had a breast removed because she had breast cancer, and she's got a problem with the incision, that didn't make sense to me. Yeah, to the person that with the sniffles and the sore throat, yeah, they felt they were getting skipped. I understand that too. So what do you do? Cowboy Mike's, how are you doing, buddy? So I don't know what it entails. I don't know what Saturday looks like for me yet, because I had planned on going over and getting everything at the shop mode again, but it looks like I might get stuck working on the truck, taking it over. TJ said he can have them brakes done 30 minutes. So maybe we take the truck over and get it done. Then I go over and get the yard mode and get a chance to sit down and talk to her and get a little more details on what's going on. TJ's hell of a mechanic, and he's a good guy. He really is. TJ used to love coming in here and playing with us and, you know, actually playing Farm Sim. He had a lot of hours in that Seneca County map. You know, he's got, his 3 kids have got older, or 3. His 2 kids have got older. They're at the age where they're you know, they're doing, they're in swimming and they're in soccer and they've got things going on outside, and he's wanting to spend time there, and I respect that. I want him to do that. 100% want him to do that. I don't know if it's supposed to rain or not here, John. I have no clue. If it does rain, what we'll do is I'll tell TJ we can run it down. I'll open up the door of the shop. I back the truck right in. We're inside the barn, totally dry. As long as he doesn't have a rogue raccoon or a rogue groundhog, we got her made. He thought he only had 2 days of work, but then he's got 3 days. You lost me, Mary. Okay, so he's got 3 off this week. Got you. I'll be honest, I used to love that, but the thing is, you know, the reason you're working is to make money. And if they're giving you extra days off, you're not making money. That's the reason you're there. I don't think I can make another full round.
Let me bring you seed.
Just, I'll get it right there where it's at, but I'm going to empty what's left. We may want to go ahead and get it filled, because I'm not guaranteeing that that I'm going to have enough to finish the field.
Okay. Well, I just got this rig all cleaned up and tucking it in bed, and then I'll
Good
come
deal.
over and grab the truck.
That garden hose is pretty sharp, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah it is.
I like it so much better than the big power washer. Hey
I
there,
took a
Whirlwind.
box to-
What's
took
that?
A box of decal and bought one of the boxes of decal and put it in the tender so I could fill up the planter. So
Gotcha.
it's got a little bit of seed in that pro box.
Yeah, we got all them other pro boxes in there. We're going to call them wheat, and we're going to run wheat on the decal side of things. We'll pull the decal boxes off, and we'll put the them Asgrow ones on, which they shouldn't be Asgrow. Asgrow don't make wheat. They don't sell wheat. But yeah, this I already had them bought when I got this seed tender, and with this seed tender, you can't change the boxes out. Oh, I got too far.
Yeah,
that way.
would be nice if we could.
And the thing is I can't empty them boxes into here. I tried that too. It will not let me empty them in here. You're sick with bronchitis for half of July. No, I understand, Mary. Mr. Mom with the duck. I'm filled to 100. Oh boy, don't hit the tree. And there's not a whole lot left in there, but I don't know that I've got enough to finish, in all honesty.
Okay, I got the hoses taken off. Now how do I disconnect the...
I don't have the auto disconnect, or the manual attach is not on in here. You should be able to just...
It allowed me to disconnect the hoses, but I can't disconnect the hitch.
Just jump in and disconnect the same way you normally would.
I'm trying, it's not.
I didn't put that in here because I wasn't sure everybody that was playing, and once we know exactly who's playing, then we'll do some figuring if there's stuff, because I know we're going to add some truck mods. Jedi did find a truck he liked. I believe Demonic did buy his truck. You found yours. I did get Mortar sent me a truck mod for a truck I'd really like to have in here. And when we get it in here, if one of you guys say, "Oh, I like that a lot better," switch it out. No big deal. Good song, Mary.
Like I said, it let me disconnect the hoses. but I can't get the trying to do the traditional unhooking. It's not letting me do it.
Yeah, it's one. Just leave it set there. Don't worry about it for right now. Shut it off. No big deal. Something we'll figure out off stream. See, I've never got out to unhook. I don't know that demonic will mind whether we do manual or not. I don't think the Jedi will. It don't sound like you will. We may add that back in.
Yeah,
I like that mod. I think it's fun. Yeah, it does add more to it, but it makes it fun. That's an awful lot of daggone nuggets, John. That's more than you can handle. And no, you're not the king. Stop it now. Graham, get that SpongeBob guy out of here. Cowboy Mike's, get down. You're on it. I wanted to run through McDonald's on the way here. And yes, Mary. Wow, that is pretty cool. They did them at the same time, and it's Whirlwind Mary, Whirlwind Mary, Whirlwind Mary, Whirlwind Mary, Whirlwind Mary. Couldn't have done that again if they tried. I'm sorry, John. I said she is. Now, John, for that comment, you just earned a corner. Set in a corner. Now. Good evening. Good evening, Cowboy Mikes. Hey, Cowboy Mikes, there is a chance on YouTube you could experience some buffering. There's nothing I can do about it. It's not happening on my end. It's happening on the YouTube end. We don't have any buffering at all going on Kick right now. I like that one, Whirlwind. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to take him outside. Oh, well, both of them outside here in a short. Ain't that right, big guy? He come in here beside me. I smell food in the kitchen. So if we've got puppies up there, I would be highly surprised. I did. I bumped it. Crawling around underneath the desk trying to pull that battery backup out. I still remember having a conversation. I was having it with Jimmy, Red Dirt Ranch. And he was talking about a battery backup. I didn't even know what it was. Never heard of one before. And he's like, what? He said, with all that stuff you've got in that room and you ain't got a battery backup in there? Like, no, I never even heard of it. Don't know what it is. And he explained, you know, if the house gets struck with electricity or you get a power surge or anything, it'll block it and it ain't going to blow your stuff up. And it's also got a warranty on it. If you go through APC, you get a good warranty. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I got on Google and started looking it up as him and I were talking, and things at that time were a little different. And that weekend I went down to Micro Center and I got one down here. It's a big one and it runs the laptop, the PC. I'd have to see exactly. I think maybe the road is tied into that. And the monitors maybe. The camera I think is. But then I got a smaller one over here that runs the router, the modem, runs all of that stuff. Oh, don't you dare. I'm glad. That's why you keep a lid on everything that's on the desk. You need to get back, big guy. But yeah, I said you need to back up. He is slowly taking his head and he's pushing the drawer closed so he can get back up here closer. Granddaughter made mashed potatoes and chicken noodles. I got to get something in here. Hey, Josh, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Are you feeling any better, buddy?
the heck is a seed dealer?
It's south of town. Nope. Yeah,
way
it's
down to the bottom.
Yep. The very bottom one, field 1 is lime and that. Just north of there, be south of field 12. That blue dot is a seed dealer. And when you pull in and just hit your button, it fills it up for you.
Gotcha. I wasn't too far from it.
Well, she's taking it with her, Aaron. She'll break it down and make individual meals for her for a couple days with it. So she did make enough for quite a few, but I don't know that she made enough for 44 of us. Actually 87 of us. No, I don't think she's got enough for that. Eugene, how are you doing? Kevin, welcome in on the green side. Yeah, these are the... Oh my God, Jesus, mother of criminy. Holy crap. Darkthorn with 1,000 kicks. Renegade nearly pooping himself.
Up story to 11.
Holy smokes. Darkthorn, do you realize my activity feed says that you sent them 1,000 kicks 968 weeks ago? I think Kick's got an issue there. What do you think? It's going to be really small person's whirlwind. Yeah, just a little one. Mr. Mom with that green guy in there again. I ain't hit no mashed potatoes yet. Oh, there's mashed potatoes. I'm going to be honest, these are hitting the spot. The noodles I had this morning were just, they were so hot, and I eat them because God dang, I love them noodles. I mean, they're the best. The noodle part is the best ramen noodles I've ever had. But man, them sit on my stomach all day and I feel horrible. Aaron, there's a new one that is supposed to be coming out that works directly with precision farming. And I think it's North Dakota Modding that's working on it. If he gets this pulled off, it's going to be the real deal. Now, the guy that made that soil and fert mod has made a lot of very realistic mods to make the game super, super realistic. And Mortar is working on putting a playthrough together. He's having to make some changes and some stuff so that it works properly with the game. But Aaron, it's going to be the most realistic playthrough you've ever seen. I can see that herbicide mod possibly turning into a little bit of an argument. 10 years ago, where you're from, water hemp was a beast. You couldn't kill it. It was taking over entire fields. It was something else. 10 years ago, in our neck of the woods, we sprayed water hemp with Roundup and it killed it. We are now in the same boat you are. And water hemp just don't want to die. You can't spray it with Roundup. You can't spray it with 2,4-D. Dicamba is getting it, but there's just so many things that's struggling there. I know he made the comment, wait till you get water hemp in a field. See, he's going to have to introduce every weed and they are going to have to respond to the herbicide individually. It's going to be very interesting on how he pulls this off. I'm interested in it, but it's going to be interesting. Did you just drive right through the grass?
Yeah, my bad.
My beautiful grass up there, and he just drove right through it. I just looked up there and I thought, what in the Samuel are you doing? I'm going to put more rocks in there. Hashtag realism. Thank you. Thank you, Fluky. Fluky, how are you doing? I absolutely hate that the only shed we can get this air drill in is the main shed, the shop. Too tall to go in anywhere else. BMAC, Fluky and I still have quite a bit of talking we need to do with some ideas and all that stuff. Fluky already runs, and I don't know how to do the shout out on the red side for Fluky. Fluky runs, every 2 weeks, he runs a cooking stream. And guys, I'm going to be honest, if you're not going in and watching him, that man has passion for cooking. He's an amazing cook. Brock, we're planting beans. We're not using any fertilizer, bud. But, you know, in all honesty, we've got some ideas. I don't want to get too in depth because I kind of want it to be a surprise. It's going to be a lot of fun. But Fluky and I just need a chance to sit down and start talking. I've also got to get stuff set up where I can properly stream from the kitchen. Hey, Double Dragon, how are you doing, bud? No, my thought is, there again, BMAC, I don't want to throw a bunch of, I want it to be a total surprise. The conversation come up just a little bit of a dab of it in Discord the one night. And it went from that to, it got my wheels rolling. It really did. But, the thing is, there's some curveballs there, BMAC, that's going to take some other stuff into play. I think Fluky and I will be able to play off each other. I think that'll be a home run. That'll be a lot of fun. I definitely want it to happen, BMAC. So Lane, you got to understand, I'm not a cook. I don't know anything about cooking. I can burn a bowl of cereal. And I do make a mean peanut butter sandwich. You want jelly on it too? Well, now we struggle some. As long as you just want bread and peanut butter, I can pull that off. Fluky is an actual chef, a full-blown professional chef. And to have us do a co-stream together on cooking, that's going to be something else. You're wrong, Graham. Jelly's better than jam. So I say that just to pick an argument, but what the hell's the difference between jam and jelly? Aren't they the same thing?
Jam, I think, is a little bit more coarser.
What is?
The jam. Like the fruit, it's a little bit more... jelly is like, I mean, consistency of like Jello.
Okay.
Jam is more
solid,
like puree. Yeah.
Grape jelly all the way. Jam is superior. For me, Aaron, if I had to choose one, it's probably going to be strawberry. But I like apple butter too. Gotcha. Jelly's the juice, jam has the seeds. I've got some off the wall ideas to go in with this that Fluky and I haven't even had a chance to sit down and discuss. But when we get a chance to sit down, and here's the other thing. So Fluky does, I believe it's Fluky, is it Wednesdays? Correct me if I'm wrong. Every 2 weeks, and I think it's Wednesday, he does a cooking stream. So he's only doing 2 a month, and I don't want this to interfere with that. This is going to be something special. We may only do it once every 2 months and just have a blast with it. You know, we'll do some figuring. We'll get it. We'll get a plan together. Yep. So I don't want it to take over any of that. I want him to continue doing, because he does. If you've never watched him in one of them, that man starts cooking and he's got passion. I think McCracken's been drinking again, guys. I'm going to try like heck to finish this field without filling. I'll have to fill before we're done. That'd be interesting. Yeah, see, I don't like raspberry. I don't like any of them. You can't hear him. He's mumbling to you. I'm going to say, I've got him turned up.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying much anyways.
I know Demonic will get in here and he'll talk away, and then as he starts getting tired, man, you can't understand half what he's saying. He's got that strong accent, and then he's tired on top of that. I feel bad. What'd you say? What was that? Huh? I'm trying to find new ways of saying, dude, I have no clue what the heck you were saying. McCracken's checking, making sure seed depth's good. He does, Lane. As I said, you know, Fluky isn't a full-blown chef. You know, we're not talking, you know, he's the guy that flips the fries out of McDonald's here. He's a chef. He makes things that look good and taste good. And I'll be honest, what's going to go into these streams, 90% of it is going to be Fluky driven, and he's going to have to give me a list. This is what we need so that I've got everything here. Because if I'm having to search through the kitchen to find stuff, that's going to be bad. And I'm going to be dead honest. When we do one of these, Mama's going to be out there sitting at the bar, watching, to see how bad it is, making sure I don't tear stuff up. Midnight, how are you doing, bud? So guys, as soon as we're done with this field, I am going to need to take about 5 minutes. I need to run them outside. Get them outside, which is so when you go off of my back patio into the backyard, there's a fire pit right there. It's right on the edge of the patio. It's concrete patio. So there's only one way. There's only one way to get into the backyard. And lo and behold, when we go through that opening, Gibb stops and pees. Ziva's dancing on the back porch. Would you get the hell out of the way? I got to pee. he stops right there and pees. Uh-huh. Doesn't overcomplicate the dish. He can be as complicated as he wants to be, Mac. I'm willing to do, you know, follow. Justin Wilson, I guarantee. Huh? Justin Wilson, I have no clue what that means, Darkthorn. Yeah, B-Mac, that'll be the idea behind it. Midnight, join the crowd. This is just another day in everything that I own needs to break. Lost the brakes on the truck, lost the hydrostat on the mower, lost my battery backup today. Every day it's something else breaking. I at some point the shit's got to stop. Hi, big girl. Hey. Hey.
Yeah, last weekend I took a whole box of the saltine crackers and put them in a gallon bag, and then you take a cup of like vegetable oil, a packet or two, however much ranch seasoning you want in it. You put that in the oil with some onion powder, garlic powder, and about 2 tablespoons of crushed red pepper. Mix that all up and pour it on the crackers and let the crackers soak it up overnight. Oh, dude, it's good stuff.
Good.
We call them Alabama firecrackers.
Midnight, trust me, I understand. You're in the same boat. When it rains, it pours. $300, which granted, I'm a pickup truck, you're a semi, but $300 that I don't have to get rotors, new rotors and new brakes, labor, which is actually a pretty damn good price on that truck. And I cannot try to milk it. You cannot run that truck with them back brakes. I'm metal on the driver's side. Lost the whole hydrostat out of the motor. I'm fortunate it's under warranty, but I got to find a way to get that damn thing on a trailer when the right tire's still locked up. I've got it disengaged. It should be in neutral, and it's not in neutral. That right side won't move. I don't know what I'm going to do. I honestly don't know. That mower's going to be low, and Dad's trailer has sides on it, and when you try to hook a strap to it to pull it up, I'm going to have to go an extended way. I'm going to have to put the mower up beside the trailer, and I'm going to have to run the strap through the trailer and then down to that mower and pull it up that way, because I won't just be able to hook mower to mower. It's going to hit that other, and you'll never get it up there. I'm hoping I find out I'm wrong. I'm hoping I go to do it and it just runs just fine, is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping I can just pop it right up there. But yeah, I'll be able to finish this.
I'll put this up then.
Yep. So I have Midnight. I have a come along. I do have a spot in the front of the truck I can hook to. I have a come along. It's just, it's grown legs and walked away. I have no clue where it's at. I have access to an electric winch, but I refuse to go that direction to get it because it's my buddy Alan that helps on the farm. And he runs a lawnmower repair business. He sells used mowers and all kinds of stuff. I did not buy this mower from him. You know, he doesn't have financing as an option. So I did not buy the mower from him. I bought it elsewhere, and it's covered under warranty work. So it's not going to his shop to get fixed. So I'm not going to ask him for, you know what I mean? Happens more than you'd ever know, Midnight. Dawson, how are you doing? Guys on the YouTube side, I don't know if it has finally cleared up some. If you are having issues and it is rendering a lot, I'll be dead honest, we're not rendering at all on the kick side. I don't know why. It says I'm not dropping any frames. We've already ended stream once and restarted it to try to get a different connection point, and it's got better. I'm living the dream, buddy. Soon as I get this field, year one will be in the books. We'll have everything planted. We are going to take a 5-minute break. I want to run the pups outside to the bathroom. I want to get them supper. And then we'll get back in here. We'll probably go forward a few months and get straight into wheat harvest.
Well, which shed do you want the seed tenders parked in?
Same one as the planter.
Okay.
So you have the planter clear on one side, clear on the other. You should have the anhydrous toolbar, and then in between them, you need to stop. I'm almost done, and we're going. I promised you, okay? Calm down. But that's where we've always put them.
Okay.
No, Farm Sim 26, I think, is on, isn't it on Switch or something? We're on PC. This is 25. Isn't it on Switch also, Lane? Gotcha, Jojo. Oh, Lord John. Wop, 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 wop. Damn cat. Oh, really? Really, McCracken?
Mm-hmm.
You see this? That man's talented. He can throw a moonwalking monster kid, a carp in chat at the same time he's backing a seed tender in the barn.
Mm-hmm.
Living the dream, Dawson. I just got to leave it that way, and it sounds good. That's it. JoJo's cutting that up. She's giving us sushi. Carp sushi, guys.
Yeah.
I've never had it. I've been told that if you can, you know how to clean a carp, don't hit that mud vein and clean it properly. I've been told carp's good eating. I've never had it. We end clear in the back corner of the field. So here we go to the front.
Awesome.
I was planting soybeans. We're all done. We got everything planted. The corn, the wheat, the beans are all in the ground.
I wonder if it's because I don't have perms right now. That's why I can't disconnect the trailer.
Why don't you have perms? It's going to save. You should have them all the time. I gave them to you guys the other day.
Okay.
I should never have to.
That's so weird. Why is it?
This save every time you come in here is an absolute pain in the butt. Yeah, you got perms.
Why can't I not disconnect this stuff?
Tell you what, there's some big fields. And so granted, this in here, you had a big one here. You had the one I just come out of. It goes clear down. We split it into 4 fields. I think I got the field size about right. Do you have the trailer highlighted?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if you didn't jack something up when you got out and you started unhooking it the one way. Oh, Lane, this one's bigger than that. This one's bigger than that. This is a big field. Now, I explained the other day, the reason I wait and get up here, I'm outside real quick. I'm just going to leave this view up and music playing. Somebody says something in chat. Don't be afraid to say hello. Derek Kid, how are you doing? I'll be back in a few, guys. I'm going to run them outside. Okay, I am back, guys. Give me a second. Let me get earphones in. I had a few, yeah, I had a few noodles left in my bowl. So I went and I put that in their bowl and then put the food in on top of it. Yeah, they destroyed their food. We'll let you be an angel tonight, Cowboy Mikes. Camera on. McCracken, are you still here?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you had stepped away. You need me to unhook another truck. Why is it not letting you unhook?
Well, I don't know. It started working for me, but wasn't there something with this truck itself that was you had to do?
No.
Because oh my god. Oh, well, it's working for you. Okay, we're putting this one in the other shed down there.
Yeah, you got to back it clear up in the shop here. Look at that. He got that all cleaned up and fueled up, repaired. Oh, come on. Damn it. Yeah, I do not have a manual attach on. I think that... Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. How in the hell are we caught on the combine?
You need to, I bet you, if you lock down the header cart, that head on the cart, you right up next to that combine, that it probably attached to that, attach that combine to the trailer.
Go ahead and get that out of here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to get the pickup truck out of here too.
Yep.
Now I'm stuck in the damn head. I'm going to try to hook to the header cart and see if... I don't know how it would have hooked onto that because it was hooked on before it ever was in that barn. That makes no damn sense whatsoever.
Maybe hit a keybind by accident. I've done that before.
What in the hell is going on here? You ever seen anything like this before?
It's weird. Are you able to like attach the straps or anything on that header cart at all? Well, that's one way to do it.
I ain't resetting it, I'm selling it. That's the first time I've used the Demcos, and that's what it did. That's what it did. You're right, Ford would have never got it out of the room or out of that barn, Frank. Now I got to come out here and get the damn head. It's laying out here in the field. I'm sure it's trashed. I have never seen anything like that happen before. Give me a second. I got to go down to the shop and get the daggone head. But I don't think so, Graham. I think they are so ugly, so slimy. It just blows me away that they're specialty fish overseas. It says it's over here. Oh, wow. It is. Catfish get big too, and you can eat them. Get them damn carp out of here. I'm going to look into see if there's a way I can ban that damn thing. Or put it on a delay and we can only have one carp every 10 minutes. You know what you guys will do? You'll start going over to YouTube and dropping it there. Going to Twitch and dropping it there. I know you guys. JoJo's giving us sushi carp. Thank you, Wookie. Hi. Hi. You're blocking my fan, dude. You got everything taken care of and you ate. Go lay down. Lane, if you went over to kick, there's no issues whatsoever. Kick hasn't missed a beat all night. Lane Bendix, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Renegade Nation. Grab your favorite beverage, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Appreciate that.
Shove that horn up your butt. Come on, take the damn PTO off.
Okay. I got to look at a map to see when we even harvest the wheat. July. You ready? We're going to go forward to July. Well, we'll go forward to next month, and we're going to make sure. I appreciate that, Lane. We have a blast. Rebecca, I tried Gage. I just couldn't get into it. I could not get into it. It's not a bad map, just not for me, not my play style. And every time we always check the store for deals. We got another 8,900, but we want to, as we go, we want to get bigger. Look at there. There's a Demco 45-foot header trailer in there. They can keep that thing. Jaded, how are you doing?
You're a little bit sore at that thing, are you?
Well, the problem, Jaded, we've got a bad connection to YouTube. We've already ended the stream once and restarted it, and it restarted good. I haven't dropped one frame tonight. Nothing. I don't even know what the heck that is. It is a specialty planter. Yeah, we don't need it.
I think that's an onion planter, I think.
It didn't have onions on it that I seen.
Really?
Come on, I don't like what? Brady, how are you doing? Old 2344, we'd have a second combine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man, that 2344 is small.
Oh, geez, only 63. Well, you put the bin extension on it. I mean, that's put you at 12,000 liters.
Well, I would do the 10-219. Yeah, but man, I'm telling you that.
Yeah, I'll hold off on it.
I think we hold off on that. Oh, I was supposed to look at crops and make sure that we don't have anything. Grew up on a 2344. Neighbor had one. I grew up on Gleaner myself, Lane. I know you feel sorry for me. I understand. Been there, done that. But where we are in game, we're past that. There will be a time we want 2 combines. God dang, it's still in there, dude.
Mm-hmm. These new earbuds I got, man, makes that thunder sound like it's right outside my door.
Weeds. We have no weeds here. None down south. None over there. We have no weeds. Everything is fine. As far as growth goes, it looks like wheat might go next month. We're supposed to be able to double crop, but I don't think, I got that fixed in here. We got to have beans in the ground by May. Yeah, we're not going to get a double crop beans. I know it is, Cowboy Mike's. That's where my problem is. So here's the thing, Lane, you take that combine and an 8-row head's going to be a struggle for it, but you get into big corn with that smaller grain bin with an 8-row corn head and you're going to have a bear. You're going to have an absolute bear. Hold on one second. It is May 2. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to double crop beans. You're going to love this one. Settings, seasonal growth, no. Okay. It won't take effect till next month. Yeah, I'm not going to run one on corn and one on beans. We've already got a 45-foot draper head for beans and an 8-row corn head. It would be running them together. My thought is when we buy the next combine, we don't get rid of the one we've got. Going to go forward one more. I can't believe that wheat will be ready, but we'll see. I think we're going to have to go to July 1. And I figure we go up and do that one clear up north first, and then we come back and finish the one here. But we're going to have to we'll get the combine up there. And if you're wanting to run the combine, we'll get you up there and get you running. Huh?
You can do that, man. I'll do grain cart and stuff. I'm good.
Yeah, it'll be next month. They'll be ready.
Man, this map runs smooth.
It takes a minute to load in. It takes a minute when you're saving. It takes a little longer than most, but I understand it's a 4X map. There's a lot more it's saving than, you know, a normal map.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what's on the yard sale.
Nothing.
Oh, well, yeah. There's the 2017 Lizard pickup.
Yeah, we're going to pass on that. We're going to buy that and take it down and stick it at Jedi's house. Put it on blocks in the front yard. Oh my God, that would be too funny. That would be too funny. I'd go, God dang it, I can't let you guys one day in there without me. I'm telling you, if it's in the shop this time, we're going to buy it. We're going to take it down his front yard. Son of a gun, there it is. Okay. What color do we want this truck in his front yard, guys?
Pink with green rims.
We want a pink truck. Let's do pink rims. Let's do pink rims.
Yeah, like Mary said, smoke green.
Schwoke green. Is that what we want right there? Okay, we gotta change his license plate, and we want it to. So where would I find?
Well, you got there to the house.
Come down instead of hanging a left to go to the main farm, hang a right. It comes up and around the corner.
Oh, okay. I see the driveway. All right.
Oh yeah, it's up and around the corner.
There you go. One of those is above those stumps with like concrete things of some sort.
I think I've got something in here. I do. I think I've got like the curb pack. This is going to be too funny. Now, after all this, we'll have to fix his yard. I gotta be getting close, dude. There you go. How's that look, chat? How does that look? See, this is where the thing is that I do like to play fairly realistic, use lanes, use driveways, but I also like to have fun. And that's going to be fun. When he comes in there and sees that, he's going to go, "Oh my God, you guys are nuts." Okay, let's see if fields are ready. We're saving here. I would like to do one of these one time where it's so realistic that you drive a semi. Yeah, the wheat will be ready this month. So you drive, if it's just you and I, I drive the semi up, you follow me in the truck, I jump out of the semi, jump in the truck, you bring me back to grab the other semi.
Yeah.
Good deal, Cowboy Mikes.
Gotta let this thing heat up.
You're fine. I'm going to fire a semi up, and I'm going to get it up at the combine running. We've got one. I got to let it warm up, guys, before I can drive it up there. There we go. I figure for wheat, 2 fields, we're not in a huge race. We just take the 2 semis up. We don't worry about the wagons.
Oh, you don't want me to bring the grain cart?
We're still going to need the... I don't know if we're going to need the grain cart or not. We might end up dumping at the fronts. That's why I was saying if you wanted to run the combine, I'll run the semis. I got no problem with that at all. Thank you, Ghost. We'll start out with the grain cart here. We'll get the 2 semis and the combine up there. Okay. If you bring the other semi up, we'll just put them right along the road. Then I'll come down, I'll grab the header cart. You grab the combine, we'll get them up there and we'll see what happens. You know what? I think we're going to want that. We're going to want that up here. Yes, we are.
Grain cart?
Yep, we're going to want that up here. Because
last time I'm turning around.
Here's the thing. That field there, we're going to run north and south. We're not going to be coming to the road. So having a grain cart would be a good thing. Wow, this truck is struggling here.
Is that the 9900? That international?
Yeah, international Cat C13.
I noticed it was struggling on some other maps I was playing with. I wouldn't have added the extra horsepower and it seemed to help it.
I think that's what we need to do. Be a simple fix.
Yeah.
What's that, Lane? I think Mary left us. Here, let's find out. The horn? That's a nice horn, buddy. You're probably going to have to park that at Demonic's house.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah, I'm almost there anyway.
I just got here with the semi. You're almost here?
To Jedi's place.
Oh, yeah, we're going to clear up. Demonic's is clear up here.
Oh.
Demonic's in the house just south of the wheat field here.
Okay. My body's starting to shut down for the night. So school starts next week.
I'm in the second semi letting it warm up. Nah, I don't like to go too crazy, Lane. You know, we have fun from time to time, but I don't, you know, when we were unhooking that header and it was stuck to the combine, I got frustrated. So I said, well, fine, here we go. We're going to fix this. Well, we got the head off, but the combine, I can't explain why it was attached. That was a glitch in the game. That's an interesting one, Darkthorn. The new emote that I got tonight on Kick is the one Whirlwind keeps putting up, and it's got like a meter, red on one side, green on the other. I got that one tonight. And everybody on YouTube, guys, I apologize. You know, I'm not dropping frames. It's the connection that's going on over on the YouTube side. Yeah, that one there, Whirlwind, that's the one I got tonight. But Mary, you totally missed what we had. The combine was attached to the side of the header cart. It would not come undone. I pulled the truck attached to the header cart, or no, I drove the combine out with the header cart and the head stuck to the side of the combine. Graham, I haven't got one for 2 or 3 days, and I know I've got the time in. I don't know what the heck it's doing. Yeah, it was strapped down with invisible straps, and you couldn't unstrap it. So to show you how realistic that I like being, I'm going to hit my 4-ways and I'm going to, whoa! Get up on the road. I'm going to follow you up here.
I was scooting out of the way for you.
Nope, I'm not going to go burning by you. I wouldn't in real life, following you up. We're going to the same field. No, it doesn't release at a certain time, Cowboy Mice. You have to watch so many viewed hours for it to release. There is no time. Yours may start the new timer at 8 o'clock at night, but you have to watch 1 hour of streams, and I don't think lurking counts. You have to actually talk some. So if you look on the kick stream up in the top right hand corner, there's a chest there, and when you click that chest, if it's time for you to claim, the claim button will be lit up, and you just hit that claim button. And it'll spin, and when it spins, it'll stop on your new emote. And I like it. I think it's cool as all get out. If you start with the combine, I'll be right behind you with the head. That's it, the daily reward. I got a lot of grass in this turnaround here. It's harder to see. It just gives you a new emote you can use, and not everybody's got the same ones. I think it's pretty cool, B-Mac. It should be about an hour is what Kick says. So, you know, just dropping an emote from time to time or saying, hey, that was interesting or something like that. That should make all the difference in the world.
Everybody get out of my way, screaming down the road at 20 miles an hour.
How far are you?
Coming up on Jedi's.
Okay. I guess I'm thinking. Sorry, I hit what twice? I'm going to have to go down and get this turned around and get back to the entrance of the field where you'll hook up to it. And then I'm going to pull this into Jedi's house, or not into Jedi's, but into Demonic's house. Oh, wow. We need to work on the brakes of the flatbed. Brakes aren't very good. Graham, get that moonwalking monster kid out of here. Yeah. I still don't understand that thing there. It looks like a toe wearing sunglasses and hair on it. Mary with 1 day, 19 hours, 10 minutes. Lane, we got 2 fields of wheat here. Cowboy Mike's 2 days, 11 hours, 30 minutes. Now, next year, our wheat, we probably will get the straw to start getting prepped for animals. We're not going to do it this year. Apache has expressed interest in coming in and playing on this map. I've got one other person that has expressed interest too, and I think both will be. I want to make sure that all of us playing in here get along well, and it's a good fit, because I think this is going to be a long-term playthrough. Cows. He's going to stripe all the fields. My thought is, if you know, there's going to be eventually going to be a full-blown update that's going to require a save, and I think when that time comes about, I think we'll have a discussion amongst us playing. We can put a map back together in a night. You know, as far as getting the fields ready, that's the easy part. We'll bring that cheater plow in, and we will plow like a, you know, plow big time. Johnny, no carp allowed.
Bring over the vehicle XML, and probably your placeables, and
I'll be honest, from what the actual farm started out to what it is now, that took some time.
It's a nice layout.
It is different. It is on different levels because of height, and they all kind of tie together. I'm actually very happy with how it turned out. I think it turned out pretty good.
Like where you have all the chemical stuff is where I got my farmhouse, and then behind the farmhouse I put in a little dairy barn. And
yeah, see, I want on the animals, I want to put them away from the home farm.
Well, my house does have a small beef cow pen on it already.
See, and I think I want beef. I don't think I want dairy. I want beef. I want to look like we are raising registered Angus beef show cattle. We're into the money. Mary, get that out of there. You slide to the right over near behind the grain cart. I'm going to whip by you here. I'm going to go up there and get turned around, and then I'll come back, and I'm going to put this right there on the stones. Tap dancing cattle. I didn't say tap dancing cattle. Yeah, I don't know for right now, Mary. I'm not looking to do all the milk and everything. I'm looking at, I want something different. You know, something else I'm thinking about is adding one of the big new modern pig barns, where you put pig food in the end of it and do it that way. I'm interested in that. Now, Lane, to me, Angus is black, not red. Not red at all. And it just blows me away when I put them in there and I end up getting red Angus. It's like, are you serious? Angus is black in my eyes. Around here, they're all black. Nope, no robot feeders. Tell me when. Okay, hold on. How about right there? Yep, you're not on. I'm off. Okay, I'm going to take this up to Demonics and park it. My old bull calf was a red Angus. See, I'm going to be dead honest. I know that there are red Angus out there. I don't think I've ever seen a red Angus in my life, in real life. I truly don't think I have. You know, around here, when we're looking into show cattle, it's black Angus. It's all black Angus. Just going to put two rounds all the way around the outside.
Why is it saying, I keep trying to turn on the harvester, but it's saying, keep shutting it off?
I don't know. You want me to get in and try it?
Yeah, I mean, the cables are hooked up, PTO's on.
It says PTO ain't on. Hold on a second.
Unless there's one on the other side, maybe? There.
Okay, do you want the combine or do you want the grain cart?
Whatever you want to do, man. I'm good either way.
Let me start out in the combine and then wait a minute here. Okay, we should not be leaving straw now. I'm actually going to go weird. I'm going to go son of a gun. I'm going to put end rows on this end. And then I'm going to run a pass down the road and put end rows on the other end. Oh shit. Dude, we're in some wheat. 270 bushel an acre wheat. I'm going to turn around and come back, bud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to put end rows on this end and then go to the other end and put end rows on that end.
That's insane. Deal of wheat. Good grief.
You ain't shitting, Lane. You want to be honest, I'd be happy with 170 bushel an acre. I'd be happy with 100 bushel an acre. How did we miss that one? Not only how did we miss it, we're supposed to have crop destruct on.
You do.
I just ran over wheat and it didn't kill it. I'm stuck right now saving. Crop destruct is on, and I should have a mod in here where if we drive in the neighbor's farm, it kills his too. Why will it not harvest that? We'll figure that out later. I'm not going to sit here and worry about it right now. Yeah, get your grain cart out here, dude. I'm going to be 50% full just on these damn end rows here. You get it in there and I'll get the auger out and Jesus criminy. What the world are you doing?
I don't know.
Turn left. There you go. Stop. Well, go a little further. There you go. I'm gonna show you guys a trick. So I got that straw on the grass there, and we don't have balers. We don't have any of that right now. So I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna go to soften.
Shoot. I'm so sorry. I dropped my mouse.
You're fine.
Freaking controller.
And I'm gonna go like that, and there you go. It's all gone. Yeah, we got tracks in the wheat, don't we? Hey, at 270 bushel an acre, don't worry about it, dude.
Maybe I got forward a little bit. Oops.
You're fine. See, it don't look like you ran over wheat there either. And I know we've got it on.
It looks like it smushed it down. From, at least I'm looking from it on the outside of the cab into that tractor. Looks like it's smushed down.
Okay, I hate to say it, we're probably going to get to the other end and probably have to empty before I go going too crazy. He's just an old softy. What the heck is that, Graham? Wow. Exactly. Say it loud and proud, Graham. Make sure McCracken hears it. He said, O-H-I-O.
Well, at least you know how to spell.
That is right. We do. No, not more carp. Not more carp. Boy, we are tearing some weed up, dude. This yield is just unreal. XR was playing that song? No, I wasn't. I didn't have my, I didn't do that for that song, Mary. I am going to kind of hit right here, and then I'm going to back straight up, and over some, so you can just pull. I'll get it where you can pull right in underneath me. How's that?
Perfect.
Oh, that Ohio song? That one I was, yeah. You got a lot of corn back to corn acres there, Lane. In Northwest Ohio, we don't have that. In here or in real life? Lane, in real life, I'm not going to share that number. Know that I'm over $85,000 in crops right now. In here for yield, I poured the nitrogen on it. That I did do. You're 70-some% full already?
Yeah, 73.
Okay. You may want to empty.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm going to work my way. That empties a lot faster than the combine does. I like how the combine empties a little slower.
Yeah.
I'll try to get clear back here to the back corner, and then I'm going to turn around and come back this way till I'm full, and I'll just wait for you. Well, a lot of people ask, and I'll be honest, in season when we're at prices, Lane, I'm more than happy to share what my potash price or 28 or anhydrous is. And the thing is, you know, if I've got an offer on the table, $650 a ton for 28, and then I've got people in here saying, hey, you know what, I got mine for 550, that I'm going back to my salesman and saying, hey, listen, can you do a little better on that 28? I'm hearing all these other prices out there. Now, here's the thing. I've seen anhydrous back when I was in the business working. I've seen times where our anhydrous may have been over $1,100 a ton, but you go out and get out west, and all of a sudden, look at the deer running through the wheat. But you get out west, and anhydrous out there wasn't near that price. You know, you may have been in the 900s. You're in the low nines, and we're over 1,100 here. $200 more a ton. A lot of it is trucking or train or whatever, you know, from where it started to get here. What's so messed up is we've got a place right there in Lime, Ohio that is making anhydrous. So why is it more expensive? That does not make sense to me. You're perfectly fine. I want to get around to the bottom here of this corner, and then I'm going to start heading that way till I'm full. Lane, I'll be honest, when you get into genetics, that was my forte as an agronomist. I can sit here and talk corn genetics to a point. I mean, I will nerd out on corn genetics, and I will put you to sleep. Yep, you're fine, bud. No race.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
I think with that smaller grain cart, we could get away with about any tractor we have pulling it. The only reason I like that one is because with them tracks, it's kind of tucked in. When I get down to 50%, I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm not positive mile per hour. I'll let you know as soon as I get there, but I think I'm at 8. You'll be able to catch me right away and run beside me. I'm going to try to run right on the line. I'm running 9 miles an hour, and I'm going to try to run right on the line. I don't have an A-B line set right now, but when we get going back and forth, you know, we'll have the end rows done. I'll be on an A-B line. I won't move at all. Oh, I will. I will nerd out on corn genetics like no other. It does, Graham. Yeah, see the duals of the smaller tractors, we'd have hit each other.
I wish that auger was about a foot longer, who knows?
Well, I could have went with a 40-foot head, but this 45 just looks like a beast on here. See, now I'll be honest, I've done a lot of research and development with various companies, and for me, when it gets to corn, I like decal. So now I'm not going to go in depth here. Corn, you're either getting it from Corn States, Greenleaf, the Agroliant also has some of their own genetics, but that's where basically everything is coming from. And how full are you?
88.
88? You might as well let me fill you up here. I'm going to send an AB line. Okay, I'm on a straight AB line at 9 miles an hour. I'm not going to move. Once you're filled, you'll be good to go. Muted? Why you muting me, Graham? But you know, I've walked test plots in multiple places in the United States lane. I mean, I've been in California. I've been in all across Ohio. I've been all through the Midwest. Been in New York State, been in Pennsylvania. You know, I've done a lot of, walked a lot of acres of corn in my time. And I used to put on, I had a 32 acre test plot. 16 acres was corn, 16 acres was beans. And I've got into doing some research. I was doing research that growers in this area wanted me to do. And it got real in depth. Real in depth. We're gonna have 6 semis in this field here alone. I believe I'm going to be able to make it to the other end because I only got half a head here. So you'll just meet me at the other end.
Well, that filled up that truck and I'm starting on.
See, we've got a smaller grain cart. We're liable to find we want a bigger grain cart. I hate doing anything. Oh shoot, we've still got the combine running full speed.
What do we have for grain carts? As grades? Well, there's that J&M Extend Reach 1112.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy one right now. We'll use that one to get us through this first season. Yeah, I got little spots that this combine is not letting me get. What's realistic speed to be plowing and cultivating at? Cultivating, you can get up to 9-10 mile an hour. If you're cultivating something like this, you know, if you're going in and cultivating wheat stubble, which most people don't do, you can get up to 9-10 mile an hour. But a lot of it's going to depend on the power you got behind it, Mary. You know, if you're running a chisel plow, not a moldboard plow, a chisel plow, you're probably going 5-6 mile an hour. In this wheat at 270 bushel an acre, we'd be going 1 mile an hour.
That'd be pushing it.
With a 45-foot head on it, 1 mile an hour. Darkthorn, what was in it? Was it some lobster? Is that the one you're talking about? No, you get a lot of action out of a cultivator at 9 mile an hour, Mary. Man, this is going to be so close. I'm not going to make it. Nope. Don't get too close to me. I'm going to get it down to about 80 and then I'm going to go. I haven't seen that one. The only thing I've seen today, was some lobster ramen. And then I had an Amazon package. It's the clips to put my clothes rack back up in the closet. And they came here this evening. That's all I've got so far. You're going to be full before we get to the end. We may struggle with that small grain cart in here this year. That grain cart may be, we just need to pay attention to what was the weak link. I mean, the planter and the air drill run fine. As far as horsepower, we got all we need. We do have an inline ripper and a chisel plow, so when we go to any acre going to corn next year, we'll get chiseled or inline ripped. So we're liable to, with 2 of them, we can get a lot of stuff. Are you too far away?
Trying to not. Let me set up an AV line. Might help. I'm just trying to not hit you.
I'm going to have to stop. I'm at 100%.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Will this let me? Nope. All that does is the head. I figured that'd let me do something. I'm just going to let it empty here. 13 foot. Well, corn's an 8-row head, and we will have no problem getting there with it. The head on this might be 5 foot too wide, but with the amount of beans we're running, we'll, you know, the wheat's going to be the challenge, because hell, that wheat number's not even remotely close to fair. 123% is 271 bushel an acre. See, I could swear this is the same head that I had. I'm going to say, you're going to want to, if possible, you're going to want to keep me emptied. Hell, I'm over 10% already. Why is that not emptying?
I'm trying to get over it. It's not. There we go.
That little bit of wheat, run it over. We ain't worried about it. Yeah, I gotta stop. Oh, you know what happened? That's where your tracks was. It's not going to let me harvest the wheat. I've got that mod in here that when you hit it, it crunched that wheat down and the head's not picking it up.
Huh.
That's that Thunder mod that's in here.
Let me go dump this.
You're fine. Now I should be able to make it to the other end. Yeah, so when you do run it over, it's there. The wheat's still there. Yeah, I like that. That's the first I've noticed that. Lane, growing up, we were all John Deere. We've had 8850, 86, 8640, 8630, 8440, 4840, 4640, 4440, 4630, 4240, 4230. We never had a 4040. That was the only John Deere of that bigger 40 series we never had. Had a 2840. Still had a John Deere M and John Deere A and a Farmall M.
Second truck's just about full.
When we get them both full, we'll have to.
I imagine I'll probably fill it up when I get you emptied. Just lag. Why does it look like you're not harvesting the wheat?
Mary's getting tied up into cleaning her bedroom. We ain't gonna see her for a while.
She can come clean my house when she's done. She's not bored.
See, I can't put a longer auger on this. That's the longest auger we can get, so we've got to decide if we're going to have this kind of problems with it, we'll have to go to a 40-foot head rather than a 45. So I'm on a straight AB. I'm not moving at all. See, you should be fine right there. Would it be easier with a tractor without?
It's just the wiggliness of this tractor is a little extra on it. Well, I'll make do.
It's one of them. I'll tell you what. It is when you get it down to an art and you know how that tractor works. That tractor moves that grain cart better than any tractor we got. I mean, the big 4-wheel drive is just too big. The tires hit. Finally, my new one. That guy, I still don't know who he is. I don't run that lane. I'm gonna stop right here once I get to the end. Hold on. Don't move. Maybe we do need to put a 40-foot head on this.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost long enough. It just not.
Dude, I never had any problems on Automox, and I don't know what was different. There's definitely something different.
This is on top off this other semi.
If you want to go ahead and run, bring that part back here and just set it about where you were when I emptied you. Go ahead and run that first semi back And then I'll just try to run and see if I can't keep the cart going. And if that don't work, we'll both get in the semi and empty and go again.
You went all the way down here at the end?
The end we were just on. Nope, other end. Sorry, bud. Bell Ranch, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Renegade Nation. Grab your favorite beverage, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Yep. Our yield's falling off, guys. Our wheat is only doing 214 bushel an acre now.
That's just terrible.
Huh. Without switching, what do you mean without switching on your planter? You're saying you just planted around the entire border of the field and you never turned your planter on? Is that what you're telling us? Without turning your planter on? Oops. Smithwick did that one night with a baler. And he did it live on stream for everybody to see it.
That pickup truck looks ridiculous.
What pickup truck?
One of Jedi's.
Oh. That just goes right into grain bins at the house. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, Mary. Smithwick never ever drove a truck off the side of a map. Schwope, come in. Stop it! No, Smithwick didn't, Graham. You're holding this up, you're saying, oh, hold on. Holding that up, saying I'm number one. What do you mean in 22 you wrecked my Freightliner? When you come back, the two fields on the other side, there's a lane to get into the north field on the south side of the field. You can turn that, pull that semi right there and pull a U-turn right the road. Out perfect. What series are you got going on, Mary? On that Canadian cop drama I watch. Are you talking the 36X Spring Creek? I never played a 16X Dakota map, Lane. Wow. GPS was not unlocking. I didn't know you played on Spring Creek with us. What was your name on there, Lane? That's a pain in the butt, isn't it, Graham? PC account with the same name? I don't remember you on that map, Lane. That was a huge farm. We had a lot of fun on that one. Oh, shit.
I didn't think I put it that far back.
Yeah, you're way back.
Well, we'll have 2,600 bushels of wheat in the grain bin already.
Yeah, when I get done here, this semi will be full. It is, Mary.
It's like my steering has got a bit of an oversteer to it.
Yeah, see what the heck is going on here. I don't know if that semi is going to be full, but oh, it is. That semi's full there too.
I'm coming back. I'll grab that one, take it back over.
You're fine, dude. You don't double for, what do you mean? In here? I wanted, on one hand, I wanted to come in and top dress and put 28 on with a sprayer when we should have. But I'll be honest, the map wouldn't have taken it. Would have went out with a full sprayer. We'd sprayed the whole field, and we wouldn't have used anything. So, Mary, I put on so much anhydrous in my corn that when I ran the planter through, it didn't need starter. It had plenty of nitrogen. I may back down on it, so next year it does use a little starter in the corn planter. Makes it look more realistic. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I should have warned you before I did that.
You're good. It just a quick sputter, and I was right back to going.
I'm sitting here saving. So Mary, if you take a look, there's the nitrogen on my corn right there. I gotta get back here.
Get this field finished. I'm gonna dip off the bed.
You're fine. I'd say we can have this and done by 11. We probably ain't gonna start the other one. Guys, I'll be honest. I really should do ATS tonight. I'm not. And my reasoning is, I really need to get up early tomorrow to make this work out. I need to get up early. That's the only way I'm going to get all this stuff done tomorrow.
Just go brings back the memories of Seneca County.
Mm-hmm. But we should have 3 people in here to do this. I just haven't heard from Demonic at all. And Jedi said he wouldn't be able to make it.
Yeah.
There is, Lane.
Yeah, we're making it work.
Yeah, we ain't done bad at all, dude. So no, Kick cannot hear what you're saying, Lane. Only I can. I can see them both, a shared chat here. Yeah, the other lane. So everything is supposed to be combined right here, Lane, but it misses some stuff. So I got to look up there for Kick, and I got to look clear over here for YouTube. When I'm on Kick and Twitch, I can put them both up here. But I can't do that with YouTube and Kick.
This auger system that goes over the top of these 3 small bins, I'd like to take that and put it on top of those 2 large rock bins. And then take one of these upper chutes and feed down into it.
I'm working on that.
Are you? Okay.
I am working on that. It is honestly above my pay grade, but I'm trying. I'll put it that way. Mary, I apologize. 29 minutes ago, I was supposed to hydrate. So here for 29 minutes ago. Oh my God. Eating them sweet banana runts and then taking a drink of sour grape that's a bit on the warm side. Woo! It's how their programs lay out, Lane. It's how their program. Wow. It's how their programs are laid out. Hell, we got rain coming. She thinks my tractor's sexy.
Because you haven't asked anybody to drop the kink tonight.
To drop what tonight?
Drop the kink, like you were talking about last night. So you were asking somebody to put a link or something in the chat, and it's like, yeah, go ahead and drop that kink.
Oh. Oops. Oops. Yeah, Mary, that woke me right up. My wife had fell asleep on the couch, I think 2 nights ago. And I wasn't asleep. I'm laying in bed, tossing and turning. And she woke up and realized them dog toys I got that looked slightly sketchy. She realized that they glowed in the dark. She said, at least I won't step on these toys. Yeah, them dog toys glow in the dark. Yeah, it's funny as all get out. Mary, I played with them today. When I first got up this morning, I jumped, I have to go in the bathroom and all. I got down on the floor before you went outside, and I just loved on them, for quite a while. But then I got to where I played with them a couple times in the living room when I had a chance today. I really got them going. Yeah, Lane, I guess I'm not sure what your other account is, so I don't know who, you know what I'm saying? No, I went to Walmart. And if you saw my choices, FP, I made the best choice I could for a toy that they would play with. So I wanted to get something that I could get a hold of one end, they got a hold of the other, and we fought for it. So many of the things are this short, or they're the fluffy, furry things that they've got them tore apart and the fluff all over the living room instantly. I don't like that. I appreciate that, Belle. But yeah, I did. I actually pulled up the link, FP. They are Kong brand, and it hit me of what they looked like. So before we went live, no, I guess when we went live that first night, I 100% brought a picture of it up and showed everybody so that they knew what it was. So if I had Ziva come walking in with this in her mouth, I'll tell you what, to what it could look like. And all of a sudden Ziva comes walking in with it in her mouth, chewing on it. There'd have been someone in chat went, what in the hell does the dog have? Yeah, Bill, so I'll be honest. I've never just moved anyone in. Generally, folks get they come into Discord and hang out. We've been hanging around a lot in Discord in the evenings, and we may have 8 people in there playing. 6 people are playing games, different games, and we just kind of chat back and forth and kind of get to know each other. This map here, I'm going to be dead honest. This is a long-term map. This is a long-term map. You could also, in Discord, while this is going on, you've got quite a few people that are actually sharing their screen. I'm just going to, I'm going to stop right here, bud.
Yeah, I'm usually in there in the late mornings, early afternoons while I'm finishing up work.
But then, you know, when we're in there, I mean, like I said, you could have 8 people in there, 6 people are sharing their screen, 5 people are actually playing Farm Sim, 1 person's playing ATS. I pull every one of them up and have them on little screens over here, and we just kind of chat back and forth, and we get to know each other. And you know, I sat down and I did a lot of thinking. And I'm gonna be honest, the folks that I hang out with in Discord and what have you, I know them better than I know almost all of my friends here anymore. Truthfully, you're fine. You get to know people, you get to know them pretty well, and we've had our share. We've had some folks come in that were bullshitters. That happens, and I'm gonna be real honest. It don't take long to figure them out. It truthfully doesn't. But, you know, that's, McCracken actually played some clear back in Farm Sim 19 on Seneca. Schroek and I have played forever. Smethwick and I have played forever. Deimos is still around. Deimos has probably played, of who I still play with, Deimos has probably played with me longer than anyone, long term. There used to be a guy named Ron around, and I like Ron. Ron's a good guy. Just, it's bad what happened, and we'll leave it at that. But Ron and Deimos started about the same time. Before that was actually TJ. And if TJ ever fired up Farm Sim 25 and said, hey, do you mind if I, you know, can I jump in and play that? Oh, most definitely, you know.
You know, he did a hell of a job on the UMRV that we did.
Yeah, he did.
Setting it up. Yeah, he did awesome with that.
I'll probably make it clear back to, almost clear to the end again. I can damn near get a full round now. I'll tell you what, that other field down there is going to be a bear. It's longer rows. It's going to be a bear. I think the 2 semis, the grain cart, and the combine, we can hold everything here. Yeah, but I'd go clear down to the end, almost to the end.
Taking a look at something.
Oh, you're fine.
We just shy of 4,000 bushels off this field. Well, that's what's in the grain bin.
Got you. Cowboy Mike's, you played UMRV with us. I'm at 75%. I'm going to see if I can get clear to where my right end of the head gets into the end there. I'm going to try. I'll let you know when I'm at 90. I should make it. I'm at 85 now. But I'll be honest, to get Mary, I'm actually going to take this off. I'm going to cut this way on you. To get Mary to come into Discord, that was a pain in the butt. And finally she decided one night, okay, she would come in. She comes in, she shares her screen, she knows, you know, it took a little time, you know, to come in with a bunch of people she didn't know, she truly didn't know. But guys, I 100% apologize. I'm not we're going to end. I would like to finish this field. If McCracken's game, we'll get this field finished, and that's probably where we are going to call it for tonight. Us and our 215 bushel an acre wheat. You dumping this time?
Yeah, I'm gonna take and dump it.
But you know, I am not going to do ATS tonight. If I can be up at 7 and on the road, I'm empty. If I can be up at 7 and on the road at 8, I've got to leave here, go over to the farm. I'm going to hook up to Dad's trailer and put his lawnmower on it, and I'm coming back here. I got to take his lawnmower off, try to get my lawnmower on, and I'm telling you, that's not going to be an easy task. If you weren't here, a hydrostat went out of mine, year old, all covered under warranty, but get it loaded, then turn around, drive 40 miles to Pandora to get it dropped off at the dealership, come back here, take Dad's mower, mow my yard, mow the yard up on the corner, get it loaded back on a trailer, get it over to his house, get everything dropped off, get back here and be ready to go live at 7 o'clock. I 100% am going to be short on time. Yeah, I got to, Wookie. I need to try to get some sleep tonight so I can pull tomorrow off. I have to do that. And I'm going to have to talk to Mom. I think she's got something that has to be dropped off at the courthouse by the 5th, which is tomorrow. So my guess is it's probably property taxes. Yeah, that's something we'd rather not be late on. Just saying. So, you know, I don't know. Her and I'll have to figure that one out too. I've got a Ferris, Lane. It's a good mower. It's not a commercial. It's a residential, but it's an S300 series. Brand new. I bought it brand new. 27 horse, 52-inch deck. Does a heck of a job for me. She didn't talk much first. No, she didn't. Well, what was funny, FP, I don't think any of us realized how long Mary was sitting in here watching before she said something the first time. Just in chat in here. Yeah, McCracken, I'm not going to make it down and back, bud.
Okay. All right.
You're fine.
Help is on the way, dear.
I don't do anything with the VA, Christopher, so it's not that for me. Ouch. Yeah, that's a bad deal, Mary. In all honesty, that's how people get killed.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
That's a fact. Empty. See, I don't know. I wish the spout here, we could get it to angle in and out. If we could get that to happen. I'm going to do something a little different here. Christopher, it could be sales tax. It could be sales tax for her business. I was just taking a guess. I have no clue what it is. I know she's got to turn in sales tax every. Let's get that close so we don't tear the auger off on a tree. She's got to turn that in every so often, and that very well could be what it is. I don't know. I just know that there's an envelope on the kitchen table, and it says it has to be at the courthouse no later than the 5th. Yeah, did y'all see that? I missed that right there. I got to get that so Mary don't yell at me. I'll be honest, I'm going to make it clear back to that corner where you're at, where we've been dumping.
I'm just going for a drive.
You're fine. I didn't know you were behind me. I didn't see you. Hold on, I got somebody having a nightmare. Hey, bud. Okay, buddy. You're okay. Yeah. He was having a nightmare. With earbuds in, I could hear that.
Yeah, these monitor earbuds I got, when anybody's out in the kitchen and they're cooking, yeah, I can literally hear the knife in my ear, like if they were cutting on the cutting board right next to me.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the courthouse ain't open in an hour and 6 minutes, folks. Probably ought to wait for them to get open. I don't want to get arrested for breaking into the courthouse. See, like there's nothing to it. It's almost like you need to get the rear track right at the end of the head. Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, don't mind. We've got, so with the last foot don't work. I'm not moving now. The last, you don't move. Don't move. Don't move. The last foot of the head don't work. We can still cut 43 foot of wheat at a time. Yeah, I know it has to be there on the 5th. It's the 4th right now. So it doesn't have to be there. The 5th is the last day it's got to arrive. One of the buttons actually works in the phone next to it. Just have to use going to take fire and go somewhere. The person was hit so hard his car caught fire. That's horrible, FP. That is horrible.
May the 4th be with you.
It's not May though. I do not know if I can get all this or not. I might be able to. It'll be close. But no, my thought is, guys, I'm thinking maybe I try to get some sleep, see if I can't get up. I've been waking up at 7 a.m. every day anyway. Did it again this morning. And I did, Sanford and Son was on. I'm not gonna lie, I was awake from 7 to a little after 8. I watched 2 episodes of Sanford Son. I've got to where I really like that show. Yep. I asked for in trivia the other night. I said, if you can tell me his son's name, you get bonus points. And I was after Lamont. And yeah, I'll get all this in here. And quite a few people said, you big dummy. And I thought, you know what? I probably ought to give a bonus point for that too. Mary Gorilla Tape. Yeah, if you've got a semi-full, go ahead and head back to the farm with it. We'll try to get everything out of the field except for maybe the combine, the head, and what have you. We'll leave it up here, but we'll get the semis down to the farm and dumped and just kind of set them down there for the time being. I ain't figured out how we're going to run that next field yet.
That is an insane amount of wheat off of that.
Yeah, it is.
That's not really that big of a field either.
No, and I want to know. I want to know how many bushel we end up with total once we're done.
Yeah.
Because we finished, our wheat was running 267.9 bushel an acre. How?
Holy crap. It's that special fertilizer.
Oh shit! You closed the. Yeah, you got.
Did I? Oh.
You got me screwed here. Hold on.
Oh my bad.
The semi's got a telephone pole right at it, but it's kind of where you had to pull it up to, because that's where the other one was at. You couldn't go further. It was my fault for not pulling the first semi up far enough to get both semis in there before the telephone pole. I hope this will all fit in this semi, to be honest.
How many bushel is it?
180 some.
Should,
Yeah, it'll fit.
Yeah, that should hold.
It'll fit. Extra Roundup for what? This is Demonic's house right here. It'll be interesting to get all the wheat in the bin and see exactly what we got off this field, because the yield was just stupid. Stupid. I'm a freaking dork. You just honked your... Did you see that? You honked your horn at me and I waved at you as you drove by in the damn combine, or in the semi. Oh my God. I wasn't thinking anything about it. Heard the horn honk. Hey, how you doing? I can't believe I did that. Oh. Eugene, have a good night, bud. I think the combine and the header, or the grain cart, will put across the road in that parking lot. If you the two semis just kind of park in our parking lot on our side.
Oh, there by the shop and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of where it's out of the way, where we can get through, but we'll take the header cart, the grain cart, and the combine across the road, because that's where we'll start out there.
I'll just pull this semi that I've got unloading right now. I'll just pull it up and then pull this one behind it, empty it, and just leave them over there by the grain bins.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I just out of 100% out of habit. I mean, if you think about it, when you know, if you farm and you're out in the field and somebody drives by and they beep the horn, and you know, this is a car driving down the road at 60 mile an hour, you don't even know, you just automatically wave. How you doing? You have no clue who it is. It may be somebody that doesn't know you either. They're just beeping to see if you'll wave, and of course you're going to wave. You don't want to, I'm going to ignore you. And just 100%, as he was taking off down the road with that semi and he beeped, just instinct, I waved at him. I can't believe I did that, though. It was funny. Yeah, so you're going to be at 17 in the grain cart. I'm at a whopping 20 in the combine. It is, Lane. That's funny. God dang, I can see that truck from here. That is so funny.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Huh?
I said, isn't that ridiculous?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how long it's going to take him to notice it.
The first time he comes in, because his pickup truck's in the big white barn down here.
Oh, okay.
So he'll, you know, when he comes in, he's going to jump in his truck to drive it down to the farm, and he's going to see that and go, what in the heck?
There was a deal in the marketplace we couldn't pass up.
Well, we could. Mary just twisted and twisted our arm and told us it would be so funny, and pushed us, and we finally gave in. We did it for Mary.
So it's Mary's fault.
It's Mary's fault. We didn't want to buy it. Mary wanted us to, and then it was Mary's idea to put it in his front yard. Yeah, do Jedi, not demonic. Do Jedi. Excuse you. Don't blame me.
All right, you want to take a guess at how much we got?
Go for it. Do I want to take a guess? 6,000.
Yeah, 6,401.42.
We're this field down here is bigger than that in there. So you're at 12, 13. We're going to be 15,000 bushel of wheat.
Yeah.
Marketplace fine. That's a Craigslist Ford. FP, that's a good one. I'm their little girl.
Well, no sooner than I got the keys and turned the thing on, the freaking check engine light came on.
Yeah. He said he went to fire it up at the dealership, FP, and the check engine light come on. Like, yeah, carry it down here then. You good girl. Why you crawling up my leg? You need your belly rubbed? Hey, I about wrecked the combine, knuckle butt. She's knuckle butt and he's knucklehead.
What does that make you?
King Knuckle. I don't know. You got bunnies on the farm? You may have one bunny tonight. You'll have 700 tomorrow, Mary. You're a good girl. Do you know what she wants? She didn't get enough recliner time. 100% didn't get enough recliner time. I think he just went by me at 800 mile an hour. Got you. I'll go down and I'll grab the header. We'll have everything back here and ready for next round.
Yeah.
This is a nice header, but if 45 is not going to work and we got to move to a 40, we'll move to a 40. That was
I think
ballpark bull crap.
Yeah.
They do have rabbits in Farm Sim. It's a mod or something, Mary. It's got to be. Fozzie, how are you doing, bud? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I've never played that map, Graham. I'm not sure what's going on. Darkthorn said that was in North Baltimore, Ohio at 6:42 this morning. It should have been here by now. I don't understand it.
Unexpected shipping. So it could have been weather that the truck drivers got stuck in, traffic.
Oh, Lord. I could have swore I locked that on there. Wow. Explain that to me, guys. It is. It's locked on. It is locked on. There you go, guys. Oh my God. And we're not rubbing. We are not rubbing. Why do we need to repair anything on the header, Mary? We're not hitting nothing. Not real sure what this bridge up here is going to look like. I can't get it to come unhooked. Got a feeling we're about to lose a stop sign here. Now we got to pull this in. I don't know how the heck we're going to get it pulled in. It's got to be the head. It can't be the header cart, because this is the second one that's doing it. It's got to be the head. We're going to have to figure out which head we got and go with the other MacDon.
I've got one on my Knoxburg, PA game save. So
Well, we've got two of them in here. We just got to grab the other one. Oh, wow. Right there at let go. Right there at let go, guys.
that ratchet strap finally gave up the ghost.
Now we got to go out and get that off the ground. I had a tendency to break things quite regularly on Farm Sim. But what did I do wrong? I mean, you saw it fell off the cart, but wouldn't fall all the way off the cart. That's a ratchet strap. That's a mod issue. Don't blame me for that one. Oh, but you were driving down the road when they had fell off. If you wouldn't have been driving like a maniac. I wasn't driving like a maniac. How in the Sam Hill are we going to do this? Why Sam Hill keep coming into the conversation? Harbor Freight straps, Dollar General full straps, Temu straps. Hey, where I buy my ratchet straps from is my business. What do you think of that? Look at that. Look at that, guys. Like a champ. Guilty Temu special. I'm just going to peel the end rows off right here, right behind the building, and that's it, guys. That's what we're going to call it. Give me something to do while McCracken's getting the grain cart back here. FP, thanks for hanging out, buddy. Have a good night. Rest well. I got sour grape advanced GG. We don't need no lemonade. We've already got 6,000 bushel of wheat, and we still got all this to go. Now there's another 9,000 bushel out here. Well, I don't know. What's our wheat going? Oh, the wheat's not as good here, McCracken. It's only 267.9 here.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's a shame. That's terrible.
Nah, we're sponsored by Advanced GG, Fozzie. I try to stick with Advanced GG products. That or hide them. I understand that 100%, Mary. You heading out, bud?
Oh, wait, take what you got there.
Yeah, all I'm going to do is put it in you and stop. I was going to leave that park right there and stop too. We just got to... We're going to flip head around before we get into the weed in here next time. Yeah, dude, I was damn near 50% right there. Just in that. I don't know, Lane. I'd love to have these yields. Well, Mary, you stay safe. There we go. You heading out?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm going to.
Thank you for playing tonight. I'm going to go ahead and mute up on that side, and I'm going to go ahead and end stream, and we'll chat tomorrow, bud.
All right, buddy. See ya.
Yep.
See you guys.
So, guys, that's where I'm going to call it for the night. I'm 100%. I'm going to probably go sit in a recliner for a short, talk to Mama, and take pups out. I'm going to get to bed. See if I can't get up. I'd like to be up at 7, be on the road by 8, you know, have them through their run around, and maybe be on the road by 8 o'clock, because it's going to be a long day, a long, long day. And I don't want to foobar and not get back here till 8:30 tomorrow. The intent is I will be back here no later than 6 tomorrow. I am still planning on doing our Wednesday night throwback stream. So in other words, be in Discord 6:30, and I can host up to 16 people. I'll put you guys up top. You can play anything you want as long as A, it does not compete against Farm Sim, and B, it is Twitch appropriate. But we'll pull everybody up and just have a good time sitting back, relaxing, doing that. With that being said, guys, have an amazing, amazing night. And until we get a chance to do this again, stay safe. Renegade Nation, I love you all.